Well, what a surprise. Hi, AD. Welcome to New York, the best city in the world. This loft used to be a mercantile factory. It's technically part of the SoHo cast iron district. So we have this is all brick, wood, and all these amazing columns that are throughout the house. I am sitting on my favorite couch of all time. It's very important to have as deep a couch as possible if you have the room. I have to tell you that these two plants, though, are very special to me. They are the first two plants I ever owned. They were like 12 years old. This is a Pierre Cardin coffee table, but it all collapsed, and I just don't really know how to get it fixed. So when in doubt, just stick a plant in something and it will just look good. And I got these little ornaments on Etsy, and then I stuck air plants in them. I think that's just such a great trick to just make something feel organic and look pretty. The other thing that is so unique about this space and being in New York City is the amount of light. Basically, I have a wall of windows, which is incredible. When I get to look at the scaffolding, which is so New York. It's really just important to have as many lounging places as possible. So I really just call this my sanctuary. I'd like to talk to you about this very green, army green desk and chair. I found this at Paula Rubinstein's. She's an amazing curator of things like this that are totally utilitarian. I feel like she told me it was like in a hangar, which is something having to do with planes or having to do with the army. I don't know. That's what I got. I always want to find something to repurpose. I want to find a company that is aware of their imprint on the planet. Buy something that you feel good about that's not making the world worse, but keeping this planet alive. Like these shelves, this was one piece of wood from some old building down here, and it was in the alley, and then we just cut it and turned it into shelves. I prefer to listen to music on vinyl. I think it sounds the best. I'm such a Luddite. If it's a record that I really love or I was really excited for the release, I always want to get it on vinyl. This is another piano, surprise. It's I call these granny pianos or the parlor pianos. It was in the basement of this piano shop in the 50s, and it was $1,200 or something. And it's one of my most favorite pianos. This is a tree. Having Sunday supper on a table like this is so amazing. It's just filled with memories. It's not precious. It's just something you use all the time. It's organic to your life. And then I found these chairs on Etsy. They were $500 for the entire set. This is sharp. I don't know if you can tell, but these are uneven windows. They were cut into the wall. Everyone in the building next door, they do their laundry on the roof and they hang their clothes. And I don't know. It's again one of those things about New York City that I just love. And I wave and notice they don't have curtains up there. It's just we're all in everyone's business around here. This book was written by Rashawn Blumberg and Michael Solomon, my managers, and they're so smart. And I'm so shocked to find this book here. The Game Changer. I'm actually in that book if you would like to check it out. This is a real ledger book from 1918. The paper's amazing. I love the fonts. So this summer I got a point and click, which I used to have and do all the time, but since I've had my iPhone camera, I don't do it. But I'm back, and so I'm back to film. And it's really so beautiful to take a few photos of the same thing, create a little series, put it on the wall, and that will be artwork. Oh, and these lights I found in Nashville at the Preservation Station. They're stage lights. I think they were on the side of a theater. Spaces for me, they must have juxtaposition. So it's very light and organic over here, and then we're coming into a corner that gets dark. And I think when you come off the elevator into the space, I didn't want a big bright white kitchen. I want something that's rich and dark and sort of melts away. It all flows. I love dark colors. I love metals and rich, dark paint, because I feel like if it's a room that gets light, it just adds depth. This is basically purchased from the Bowery. It's like restaurant kitchenware. It's like totally timeless. It does not get old. Oh, I have another little tidbit. So no matter where I am, whether it's in a rental, I can't do this at like hotels, of course, but like I always change the knobs on the cabinets. Anyone can do that. I did that when I was in my rental on Hell's Kitchen when I was like 19. So I finally was able to work with a designer, brilliant artist named Sarah Sherman Samuel, and she restored both of the bathrooms in this loft. And something that we really wanted to do was beautiful mosaic tile that you would find around the city at the turn of the century. So we did some incredible tile work, but it's all muted and like natural. I love, again, the way that she melds textures and materials. So we have this wood, this vanity that's floating. I love this thing. It's so satisfying to just do a little boop, boop, boop. I just love that. And then you have everything else is metal and cast iron, just the balance. Oh, but she found this, I don't know where she found it, some vintage shop. This is the most important thing. Okay, so let's say you're in a bath. You gotta dim it, light a candle, boom. Okay, it's all about the dimmer. This is a bedroom with a lot of light. I have one thing that I really wanna say about this room, but it may make me cry. This looks so random and whatever, but my dog, Victor, who is like my captain of life, long-haired Doxy that he just passed, and we keep it open. I had a big pillow in here, and this is where he slept every night. It actually still smells. I miss him. One of my most favorite details about this space is the classic brick design over these windows and these gorgeous, really thick pieces of wood at the top and the bottom. So much about what makes this space feel majestic and calming at the same time is the height of the ceilings and these huge windows. I mean, the classic New York City, it's just an absolute dream. And there's these amazing beams. It actually runs throughout the space. It says Trenton, New Jersey on it. No. So this is the main bedroom. One of my most favorite things about this bedroom is that I painted the windows black. I didn't want to change the doors, and I literally painted the glass black. I love dark ceilings too because it has this illusion of just like heightening the ceiling. This was my daughter's diaper changing table. I bought it because it was the perfect size for diaper changing, and I just put a great pillow on it, and it was like still matched everything else in the room. Again, I don't feel like you have to buy a lot of new items. I love repurposing old things. There used to be windows here, obviously. They filled them in. It still has that beautiful design above the windows, which I'm going to show you in the main bathroom that goes with this room. It kind of mimicked that in the wall. I have no idea what that thing is. Zero idea. I don't really want to touch it. This I bought from my hometown in Milford, Pennsylvania, shout out, antique store, and I turned it into a closet. What I want in my bedroom is to just feel like I'm in a beautiful cave. I want a lot of dark, carved stuff, and then we have these beautiful windows with all the light pouring in on the darkness. So I think I found these at Paul Rubenstein's too. They're a bunch of stamps. You just need like a ink pad to make it work, but again, they're here because I love the texture. I just love all the bumps, and I love how the light hits. I could just stare at it. It's just very hypnotic. This is my dream bathroom. I can't believe this is a bathroom in New York City. This is another Sarah Sherman Samuel design, and again, we wanted to do the old school tile. I love the Harlequin. This was this really beautiful tile that really looked like brick. I really loved these gorgeous apparatus sconces. It looks like hippie jewelry. It's like, it's all about the dimmer, okay? The most important thing, I think, in every bathroom, no matter where you are, no matter what's in the bathroom, period. I think it always has to be a medicine cabinet, because when you have these beautiful bathrooms and then you're there one day and like it's just all filled with crap all on the tabletop. This is a beautiful handmade vanity that Sarah had made. I'm sorry, I don't want to get like gross or graphic here, but I really think that a bidet or something like that is extremely important in a bathroom. This is a luxury item. If you've ever been to Japan, this is the piece de resistance of this house. You may not include this in this piece, but this is a very important part of this bathroom. And then we got a really good soaking tub below this gorgeous Mike Wilcox poster that I put in a waterproof poster frame. In all the windows in this factory, they have this design above the window. So she echoed that with these white brick tiles to just make this look like another window, like a portal. So cool. AD, it was a pleasure having you, but you gotta go. I'm single momming, I gotta pick up my daughter. Great to be with you. Peace. Bye.